Video editing techniques are very important aspect of television production, and they can also be used in domestic setting. Video post production, creating an animation using a program such as a 3D Studio Max or a True Space, is often just a part of total video production process. Video editing software such as Adobe Premiere or Premiere Pro offers the opportunity to enhance the animation production with sound, still images, and scene transitions. The addition of sound can be add realism to the interest to the video production. Titles and single images, static or scrolling, can provide additional information and can be used to enhance the images. Analog or linear devices, when they are used, they are called as analog editing, and digital is also called as non-linear editing. So analog records light and sound as continuous changing electrical signals described as continuous change of voltage. Digital recording are composed of a series of specific discrete values like binary 0 and 1, which is recorded, manipulated in bits of information which can be accessed or modified one bit at a time in the selected group. Digital media is stored in the format that a computer can read and process directly, and various devices could be used, including digital cameras, scanners, and digital media. Analog media must be digitalized to convert in the digital format before using the computer, such as using analog to digital converter. Sufficient computer resources are needed for digital video editing. The fast processing and additional RAM may be required with a fast processor that can. Very large hard drives are needed, and a few minutes for footage require a vast amount of storage. And video cards should be capable of working 24-bit depth displays, and large monitors are better due to the need to work with numerous software displays. Selecting settings can be complex tasks requiring understanding of input resources and output goals. The ability to make good decisions regarding the capture, edit, and output settings requires understanding of the topics such as the frame rate, compression, and audio. Numerous books can help, and you can have experienced teacher who can help you with the edit. Time base is very important when you're using different devices and different time frames. In order to synchronize the time frames, you need to have a time base which could be 24, 25, or 29 for 9/7. Phase alteration by line, which is European standard, is also called as PAL. It uses 24, 25 time base for editing frame per second. Frame rate indicates to the number of the frames per second contained in the sources of exported video. Whenever possible, the time base and frame rate agree. The frame rate does not affect the speed of the video and how smoothly it displays. The time code is the way of specifying the time. Time code is displayed in hours, minutes, seconds, and frames. The frame size specifies the dimensions for the frame. Choose the frame size that matches your video source. The common frame sizes include 640 by 40, and for PAL it's 720 by 576. Aspect ratio is the ratio of width to the height of the video display. Pixel aspect ratio is the ratio for pixel, while the frame aspect ratio is the width to height relationship of the image. And commonly used aspect ratio is 4:3 for the analog and 16:9 for the motion picture standard. Codec is compression and decompression, and they are specifically used for the quick times or Windows. QuickTime movie playing format is both for Mac and Windows platforms. SignPack, DV, NTSC, Motion J, JPEG A are common, along with the videos for Windows. Color bit depth is the number of the colors to be included. The more colors you choose to work in, the larger would be the file size. Audio bit depth is the number of the bits used to describe the audio sample. Audio interleaf specifies how often the audio information is inserted among the video frame. Audio compression reduces the file size and is needed when you plan to export a very large audio file. Audio formats include WAV, MP3, and MIDI files. MPEG files can also include audio. The visual and audio source media are referred to as clips, which is in the film industry metaphor referring as a short segment of the film project. Premiere Pro is important editing software, and the editing tools opening and viewing clips, the images must be in the format of the video editing like AVI or JPEG, and you will see a timeline on which you put your playback controls are often a part of most viewing videos. Play, stop, and frame back and frame forward are typical video commands, and the timeline helps cues the user as to the relative position and duration of particular clip. The timeline will include the rows of the individual tracks, images, audio, scenes, transition, clips, and tracks. Some programs allow the duration of the clip to be changed by altering the length of the bar representing the clip. Software tools are typically available for selecting the clip on the timeline and then cutting the bar and then representing the clip. Using this process, the segment of the film may be separated, deleted, moved, and joined with other clip. Cutting and joining may be used on audio or video. Transitions allow you to make a gradual or interesting changes from one clip to another by using a specific effect. Transition might include dissolve page, peel, slides, and sketches. The number of type of transitions available depend upon the software you are using. Audio mixing is the process of making the adjustment to the sound clip. Title clips, the alpha channels allow you to superimpose the title. The title rolls allows the text to move from bottom to the screen and beyond. Top use for the title crawl moves the text horizontally and across the screen, and the news bulletins along the bottom of the televisions are the example of this type of effect. By using the layering technique, adjusting the opacity and creating the transparency, composite clip can be created. Output may be to videotape or could be to the PowerPoint. Export goals will determine the output settings that choose. Common digital output is AVI, QuickTime, and Real Videos. I hope you enjoyed this presentation. Thank you.